Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Aulia here, and you are walking with the walkers. I do videos on motherhood, health and fitness, and family vlogging. If that's something that interests you, then definitely stick around. In today's video, I have 5 different glute workouts that you can do at home or at the gym. And we're going to be attempting to lift the glutes, lift the butt cheeks, and just make them a bit stronger. And without any further ado, we're just going to jump right into the video. The first exercise is going to be a deadlift with a small hinge or a small movement at the top. And first things first, as always, settle in. Settle into your space and control your breath. What is going to help you get through your workout, okay? So first things first, we're gonna settle in. We're here and we're ready to work out. And we're going to be doing a deadlift, our weight here. And I was actually on vacation the other day, and my sister we were talking about working out and stuff like that. And she works out a lot as well. And her and I were talking about it. And what she was suggesting is that usually when you see people deadlift, they go down, and when they come back up, it's a solid squeeze at the top. They go down and it's a solid squeeze at the top. What she was suggesting was to not bend my knees as much, put them like this, just a little bit. And when we went down, when you come back up, it's just that slight movement right there. So you go down, we're here. Hamstrings are strong, calves are strong. And when we come back up, we're stopping there. It's a small movement, right? Small movement, large impact. And when you are going back, you're not too much forward. You're really pushing that back. You're pushing your butt back as far as you can kind of get it back with continuing to be stabilized. So we're here. Because after you come up all the way up, your glutes are no longer engaged. You want the weight as close to your shins as possible, and you are pulling through your glutes. So if you watch my glutes, they flex when I go to pull up, right? And we're here. Okay, and then our second exercise is going to be laying flat on your back, and then you're going to raise one leg up, right? With a controlled movement all the way up. So I feel like I'm not even sure what the name of this is, but you're laying flat on your back. You're settling in. This leg is going up. And the action is to squeeze the glutes on the way up, right? So we're thrusting through the hamstring and this back area, and we're thrusting the foot up. And this is going to engage that glute right there, right? And you're thrusting up. Slow and controlled. And you're going to feel it right in those hamstrings. Right in that hamstring. When I go up, I'm not just here and back down. When you tighten, and then you're back down. And then you're back down, right? So other leg, same thing. You're here. You're thrusting up. And you can hold it for about a second. Hold it for about a second. And what it is that leg that's bent is what's doing all the work. And you'll feel it right in those glutes. Right in those glutes, you're gonna feel it. Exercise, which is exercise number 3, is going to be a curtsy squat with another squat. A squat, and then we go into a curtsy squat. So it's going to be a bit of like a double whammy, for lack of a better word. And you can use a kettlebell if you have one, or you can use a dumbbell if you have one, or maybe if you don't even have a weights at all, you can very much do them without the weight. So what that's going to look like is this. So we're going to come up with our weight, and we're going to squat here. And your squat we're not here with our squat. We're not just all the way down with our squat. You're pushing out and you are pulling back up. Pushing out and pulling back up, right? With our hips. So now we're going to add the curtsy to it. So you push back, boom, here, and then you come over to a curtsy, right? I'll show you from this way. You're down here pushing out. When you come back up, that leg moves to the back and you are curtsy squatting. Yeah? Back. And that curtsy squat, once you come down into that curtsy squat, it really activates this whole side. So if you're like, I have saddlebags, I have just some weight on the side that I want to get rid of, you very well can do that. It's the squat down, and then that foot comes here, curtsy. It's like I think when you bow in ballet, they do a curtsy. That's how they bow. They put their foot down and they bow that way. So it's a curtsy squat, right? And that's really going to target that saddlebag that you may feel like you have is your problem area. Okay, so moving into exercise number 4, it's going to be a kettlebell squat, and then we're going to do a back lunge. Back lunges are beautiful for your glutes. Front lunges, just the same. They're good. They target more of your quads, which is fine, which is perfect. But a back lunge will target your glutes. And so let's get into the kettlebell squat with a back lunge. So here we are again with our kettlebell. We're going to push the hips out. We're going to squat down, and then we're going to do a lunge. Out. We're back up. Lunge. Right? And you don't have to go as deep as I'm going in my squat. I think I'm going pretty deep. You don't have to. But what's important is that breath. Yeah. So that's really going to engage that glute area, that, you know? Okay. Okay, so moving into our last exercise number 5, is going to be a lateral lunge. Lateral lunges, I think, are so good for that, your movement and your range of movement, your range of motion. I think it's important that, you know, we work those muscles out so that in everyday life, we are, you know, we're a bit more flexible and we're a bit more within motion of ourselves. And so a lateral lunge is basically what it sounds like. You're just moving laterally. So you're here, feet a little bit wider, right? And then you're just going down with one leg. And it stretches that out, and that glute is going to feel it, right? And you are laterally going down. Keeping that leg straight. Keeping that leg straight. You're lifting yourself up with this leg. That glute gets engaged. Right? You're here. Let this glute lift you up. Boom. 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 Same thing here. You're lifting with that glute muscle. You very well could lift with, you know, obviously your hamstrings and your quads. But if you concentrate and think about what's lifting you, it's the glute, right? It's that glute that's pushing you up. Same here. It's the glute. All right, that's all for today. I hope that you guys absolutely enjoyed this video, and I do hope that you will try some of these workouts, either at home or at the gym, if you're working on trying to just strengthen your glutes and really kind of zone in on your glutes specifically. These are going to be some great exercises for you guys to do. I welcome you guys to do them and to join me. So that's it for today. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.